Hey Kipsters, this is Miss Allen. Today's Wednesday, and for today's assignment, I'm going to do something just a little bit different. For those people who do like the text being read aloud to you, I'm going to read the text that you need to read for today's assignment. If you prefer to just read independently and not have Miss Allen read aloud the text, then you can skip this video, go straight to the text, and answer the questions. All right, I'm going to start to exactly where we're going to start off today where it says, at church the next morning. At church the next morning, Mrs. Silas Lanier leaned across me and whispered to Big Ma, John Henry Berry died last night. When the announcement was made to the congregation, the deacons prayed for the soul of John Henry Berry and the recovery of his brother, Beacon, and his uncle, Mr. Samuel Berry. But after church, when some of the members stopped by the house to visit, angry, hopeless words were spoken. The way I hears it, said Mr. Lanier, they been after John Henry ever since he come back from the war and settled on his daddy's place but by smelling screep. He had a nice little place up there too and was doing pretty well. Left a wife and 6 children. Big Ma shook her head, just in a wrong place at the wrong time. The boys and I sat at our study table, pretending not to listen, but listening still. Henrietta Toggins, said Mrs. Lanier. You know, Clara Davis's sister that live up there in Strawberry. Well, she's kin to the Berries, and she was with John Henry and Beacon when the trouble got started. They was gonna drop her off at home. You know, John Henry had him one of them old Model T pickups, but they needed some gas, so they stopped by the filling station up there in Strawberry. They was waiting there for their gas when some white man come a messing with them. Been drinking, you know, and Henrietta heard him say, that's the nigger Sally Ann said was flirting with her. And when she heard that, she said to John Henry, let's get on out of here. He wanted to wait for the gas, but she made him and Beacon get in that car, and them men just watched them drive off and then mess with them right then. John Henry took her home, headed back for his own place, but evidently the man caught up with him and Beacon again and starts ramming the back of their car. At least that's what Beacon and John Henry told their aunt when they see them. John Henry knowed he was running out of gas and he was afraid he couldn't make it to his own place. So he stopped at his uncle's. But the men dragged him and Beacon both out of that house. And when old man Berry tried to stop them, they lit him afire with them boys. It's a shame, all right, said TJ's father, a frail, sickly man with a hacking cough. These folks getting so bad in him. Heard tell they lynched a boy a few days ago at Croston. And ain't a thing gonna be done about it, said Mr. Lanier. That's what's so terrible. When Henrietta went to the sheriff and told him what she'd see, she called her a liar and sent her on home. Now I hears that some of them men that done it been around bragging about it, saying they'd do it again if some uppity nigger got out of line. Mrs. Everett asked, Lord have mercy, Papa sat very quietly while the Laniers and the Averys talked, studying them with serious eyes. Finally, he took the pipe from his mouth and made a statement that seemed to the boys and me to be totally disconnected with the conversation. In this family, we don't shop at the Wallace store. The room became silent. The boys and I stared at the adults, wondering why. The Laniers and the Averys looked uneasily about them, and when the silence was broken, the subject had changed to the sermon of the day. After the Laniers and Averys had left, Papa called us to him. Your mama tells me that a lot of the older children been going up to that Wallace store after school to dance and buy their bootleg liquor and smoke cigarettes. Now, she says she's already told y'all this, but I'm going to tell y'all again, so listen good. We don't want y'all going to that place. Children going there going to get themselves in a whole lot of trouble one day. There's drinking up there, and I don't like it. And I don't like them Wallaces either. If I ever find out y'all been up there for any reason, I'm going to wear y'all out. Y'all hear me? Yes, sir, Papa, piped Christopher John readily. I ain't never going up there. The rest of us agreed. Papa always meant what he said, and he swung a mean switch. All right, that's the reading for today. Make sure you answer each question carefully. Go back in the text if you need to find evidence. Today's assignment, I also leave some questions about becoming a part of a peer group or a peer or having a peer buddy to help you with your assignments. So answer those questions. And today, come to office hours because we're going to be playing a Kahoot game, mostly about information that we read in Roll of Thunder. If you have any questions, send me a message.